Hello everyone, this is Mashari and welcome you to the new video tutorial of Flutter with Firebase series. In this video, we are going to see how we can upload or add some data in Firebase Cloud Store through the Flutter applications. So let's see what we have to do for this. First, open your Firebase console and go to the Firestore database. When it's open, we have to do it's a Firebase store database storage. If you are opening first time, you have to create it first, then you can land this console, this page here. First, the most thing we have to talk about, if you have already set a role, that's okay, you allow read and write for everyone. But if you're not already set it, here it show either you can start in a test mode and the developing mode. So start in a test mode for the test, and if you start in a development mode, you should allow the read and write everyone for now, because we are not going to authorize anything for any user. We just going to paste, just going to hit a server and add data. When it's done, that's okay for the Firebase. Go to the VS Code Studio, and what we have already done here, so there are a lot of code. You can get confused that why this. Just let me explain. This is just this UI, nothing more about it. Here you can say we have a call a function Firebase initialization. I already talked in previous video why it's here. And there's a class, and just a class have just the app bar and the body column. So what we have to do, for this video, to make you understand, I'm going to create some UI which already I written here. I'm just getting the copy and paste here. So just copy these things for him here and paste it here. So what is actually, I hope if you are aware, sorry for my bullshit. Column have a property called children, which allow you to pass the multiple widget and column. So here you can see we have added a widget called text from field. That means we are adding a edit text here, where we can edit the text according to our needs. So that's why it's here. And you can see there is some values controller. So what actually we do, whenever we do something edit text, we have to take that in text from when we click the button. So that's why that's controller, and the value help on this. I'm just explaining why it's happening here. First we have this, copy this and paste it here. So what is actually value 1 is a global variable, which is a type of text editing controller, and which we provide a text value 1. So this value 1 we added here, means from text from file field, because this variable help us to get the value, the text to enter here in a code. So that's why it's here. I will explain you on what is this. We will explain you later. So we have a call a function. The main important thing we are going to discuss right now for adding that, how we can add the text. So I'm trying to make the video more shorter, that's why I'm just copy and paste it. Here you can see the one thing, just for editing or updating something in a Firebase storage, we have to add a dependency called Cloud Firestore, as it added here. Just take a look, and if you want to do it, you just go to the Firebase console, developer console, a package console, where we search the package, and you can copy and paste from my code, which you can get from the GitHub, depending on what you want. But it's quite simple, and we already have done so many times searching a dependency and updating it here. So what we are doing is the value 1, which I was talking about. Here is the value 1. When you click the button, this function get called, and this function, what is this function is? This function is creating a hash map of a string, which is a key and value pair, and this is how we store data in a hash map. And under the braces we have to provide the key, and the value is here, value 1 to text, which is comes from here, is the text we set in a text controller view. We can get easily from the value 1, value 2, and value 3. We have just a string here. And here the more important thing, Firebase is firestore.instance.collection, and you can provide the name of collection that you want. I am providing my name as a wish. Let's change it. And what the ones we Firestore, so what if we say doc is also documentation names, and set the hash map which is which contain a value, and when it get complete we have to show the done work printout. So let's run the code and see what it bring on a screen for us. And here is what we have created till now. We have 4 edit text values, which is here. I'm just changing the name H, and just and click on star values listener. Let's see what's is assuming it here. Wait, actually it will take some time to the result get come back. So here it is, click on it, and here you can see the result is finally here, done work. And let's go to the here Firebase database, Firestore database, and check that we are here is Rehnuma and second is Rehnuma, and the value is finally the here. So what is this, what we get, how we get this? The thing question is that one thing here you can see, here you can see the value 1, value 2, value 3, value 4. The initial value where it come, here it comes from the here. So what we basically done, first we create a variable editing controller, and we had declared initial value 1. You can do any string, you can put any string that you want, it depend up to you. And this value 1 text editing controller help us to fetch the value from the from text file controller. We can also pass here the initial value, depend on it that we want to pass, but controller initial value cannot be passed at the same time. So we are just one controller, and this controller help us to get the value at the runtime when we click the button, like we get the function, and here we are value 1 dot text. So this is the way that we get the data from the edit text. But the new thing is learned by us today, because it's not mentioned in my earlier tutorial where I'm teaching you a beginner for the how to make the Flutter application. So this is all from this video. Here we have to create a Firebase Firestore instance and give a collection name, and collection name we have to provide a documentation name, set the value hash map, and when complete it comes here. So this is all that we done today, and that's all from the video. The Firebase have a 2-4 thing that is the most common authentication. We learn how that we authenticate our code, and we also learn the cloud storage, and the real-time database is also same. We just need to create if a database dot instance, and the things are remain almost the same. So thanks for watching the video, and if you like the video, if you found it helpful, please do not forget to like the video and share it with a friend. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.